Now, in general, at stationers, classes were streamed according to ability. But in the first year, they were streamed alphabetically, so that if your name began with a letter like mine near to the end of the alphabet, you started in 1B. Now, the form tutor of 1B was a Mr. Rimmer. We used to call him Jack, I think probably because his name resembled Ripper, but also in some ways because it was appropriate. We called him Jack. And Jack was a very poor teacher in my estimation. I don't know what kind of a musician he was, but he probably a frustrated one. But he wasn't a very good teacher. He nearly put me off music for life. And he used his class, he dominated his class with the lowest form of bullying and sometimes even physical violence. I mean, he used to hit people over the head with books or bang their head on the desk. And he also used sarcasm, humiliation, and he picked on particular people. I think anybody in that class, Shade or Shaw or True or Truss or Webster Smith or Thompson or Warren, would tell you the same story. He was a very unpleasant man. He once made me, humiliated me in front of a group of people, not the whole class, I think, but he made me cry. And I was only 11 years old. So it was quite a traumatic experience. As a class, we laughed at Rimmer's jokes, of course, but it wasn't a laugh of happiness. After all, if somebody else was being humiliated or picked on, it wasn't you. So it was a nervous kind of a laugh of relief. I was discussing Mr. Rimmer with a person I met who was actually in the year ahead of me, ahead of us at Stationers. And I said to him that if I met Rimmer now, then I would knock him to the ground. And he said, well, you'd have to join a queue because I'm going to hit him first. So that was the kind of guy Rimmer was. If I met Mr. Rimmer now, I don't think I would knock him to the ground. There's nothing more degrading than two old men brawling. But I haven't forgotten, and I haven't really forgiven. So it wasn't all sunshine and roses at Stationers.